So, Marvel Rivals. I've just finished playing the first day that I have played. At first I tried it on the PS5, but then I realized controller is dog shit for actual aiming, so I switched to my PC. And then I realized I wasn't bad at aiming and at the game. I was just playing controller, so now I have began to aim better, and yeah, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. The game, it's really good. It's really, really good. Like, Overwatch 1 kind of good, like how it was in the beginning. And it's very impressive that this game, I was expecting it to be like some woke, like woke agenda, like a slob, like a bad game in general. And then when they just surprised me, it was like a left hook from Mike Tyson, or Alex Pereira. It was incredible, and I wasn't expecting it. Especially, the first character that attracted me to maining was Psylocke, I think that's her name. Anyway, the chick that has like the weird purple blade, that was the one that I wanted to main. And then I picked up Loki, and y'all don't know this about me, but I have been in the leaderboards for Paladins, the Overwatch kind of game, but free. And I played Ruckus. I got into like the 26th place. I know, very big achievement. Out of 1,000 people, you were the 26th, but still, I did get like very good, like at the game. I had hundreds of hours playing the game, so I do have a bit of knowledge with these kinds of games. And I did play a bit of Overwatch. If you're wondering, my main in Overwatch is Ana. That's my favorite character to play. And it's weird because I literally picked up Loki, the guy that heals when you attack, and with the clones like Ying from Paladins, and that character is so good. Like, before I used to be like, oh my god, like my fucking teammates, how, like with League of Legends, like how you always blame the teammates. You have 2 clones, you are 3 characters in total, and they aim where you aim. So one time I was like just aiming at a random Spider-Man, he just jumped randomly, and I just perfectly hit it, and I just literally devoured his HP, he was like 10%. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is OP, man. So, I just love the game. I played a bit on stream, but unfortunately, I have this problem with bad PC. The PC, like, I have a laptop. My laptop isn't bad. It's just that it's getting old. The years are like getting onto it, and the performance is bad. I ran it on the lowest performance. Performance, like everything completely performance, and yeah, the FPS were good. The game didn't lag in anything, but my laptop, was so hot. I swear to God, I could cook eggs on it. Like, I couldn't hold my hand at the ending of the stream on the fucking laptop because it was so hot it would physically hurt me. So that's a problem with me. I'm gonna get a PC. Knowing me, I'm gonna take like maybe 3 or 4 months until I'm gonna get a PC. But anyway, you're gonna have to deal with me streaming really badly. But I did play on stream, and if you want, you can look at it. And I do like the game. I do like the game a lot. And the characters are likable. The women from the game, they're hot, like, it's not made by like say, oh my god, the Kitana is so beautiful, the superhero goddess warrior who lives 10,000 years is so beautiful. It's an unrealistic body standard for me. Yeah, so is Sub-Zero, and he can also generate icicles from nothing. It's a video game. Stop. Nobody gives a fuck. Do not change the game. I don't look at Sub-Zero and I say that's an unrealistic body standard. That's a fucking superhero. The fuck? Do you think I look at Spider-Man and I say, oh my god, we should make him fat? No, he burns 50,000 calories swinging every day in fucking New York. Do you think I'm gonna use him as an example for my standards? Like, oh my god, bro, people nowadays, they're playing Emperor's New Clothing with everything in the world they're playing. Like, they cannot literally state what is in front of them. We're living in an idiocracy. Anyway, leaving my rant aside, Marvel Rivals did a really good job, an incredible job. It's inspired by, I see it, I'm an artist, I can see it. It's inspired by Arcane and Spider-Man Into and Across the Spider-Verse. They're inspired from that. I can see the brushwork, they like put 3D objects and make 2D textures, you know, and I see that, and it's incredible. They did a great job. Like, the people that made the art need a raise, even though it's beautiful. Like, even the loading screens are beautiful. Like, I am an artist, I know you don't care as a consumer, but I just literally stare at the loading screen, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. You know, I look at the characters and I'm like, oh my god, like, this is so beautiful, man. The people who make this, like, you do not understand how skilled these people are, and I really appreciate them, you know. And I don't say that people like that designed Concord weren't skilled. They were just like they steered in the wrong direction, you know. Sometimes it's not about how hard and how skilled you are, you know. Like, you may be rowing the boat in the wrong direction, you know. Like, you just have to like go into the right direction, you know. But these people, not only they were going in the right direction, but they were steering very hard, and they were like rowing the boats really hard, like fucking Spartans, you know. They were like whoa, whoa, you know. They were like rowing those boats, you know. They were making waves in the water. They did a great job. They did an incredible job, and I can only sing them praises, and, you know, chef's kiss. Very good job to them. Anyway, with like the characters being like likable, like, we have all seen what Concord was like, you know. Like, it was like the actual like ship, you know, like it just tilted over, but it didn't slowly tilt over, it just plummeted to the bottom of the ocean, you know. And they learned from the mistakes of Sony, because as you can see in Concord, none of the characters are attractive, they're not likable, they're not well looking, they're not good, they don't have a good design, you know. And I think, and this is my personal opinion, this is because a lot of people that design characters, they not only stigmatize and
impact. So it's just the.
Am I the only person who thinks that it might be a little bit stereotypical that every time they put a lesbian in the game, they make her look the same way? With like that weird haircut, and they make her look masculine? That's not what being a lesbian is. It's a sexuality. It's not an image. Like,
it's crazy to me how these people who are supposedly so progressive
keep stereotyping everybody they're trying to represent.
They also add to stereotypes, you know. Like, they play into stereotypes, and they don't realize that they try to be inclusive, but they are the ones that are most racist or fatphobic or stuff like that. But not only that, but they shoot themselves in the foot whenever they don't realize that you are selling to a customer. So what if the female characters are hot and they appeal to the, in quotations, the male gaze? So what? A lot of women like to play hot women too. It's not like this is like a original sin that you don't have to like make the characters hot. They are superheroes, because let's be honest, like, to these people, unrealistic is just having like big muscles for men and a good like face and big boobs and ass and a small waist for women, you know. And it's like, those people actually exist. Do you know that? Like, you're being more like you're being less inclusive by like banning those people in quotations, because they don't actually ban them. But if you do not include them, like, this is not some big problem. And a lot of people are like, oh, why do you care? If it's not important, why do you care enough to change it in the first place? Like, do not play this like Emperor's New Clothing with me, you know. Like, do not play this like I am stupid and you're disingenuous and you're insulting my intelligence. I see what you're doing. I see the wizard behind the machines, you know, like the Wizard of Oz, you know. Like, I see it. I'm not stupid. I like the game. My first impressions of the game are really good, and I would suggest you would pick it up too. It's free. Please just join. Complete their survey. You're gonna get like 100 coins for free. I'm gonna be honest, like, I think I haven't played a lot, but from what I have seen, I think they also suffer from, you know, how in Overwatch you would have to play like a month to get like a skin that you wanted, you know, like in Overwatch 2. I think that this is gonna be the same, because I played for like 2 hours and I have 0 coins, you know. So it's like, okay, I don't know. But I don't care about the skins. Yeah, I want to get like the Psylocke, you know. I want to get the skin, you know. But the skins don't really matter. The characters are likable. Every character is cool, you know. Performance is great. The maps are very beautiful. I'm an artist. I know what I'm talking about. When I say that this game is very well designed, I mean it. It's very well designed, especially when I see like the Spider-Verse, like they used Arcane and Spider-Verse as like inspiration for it. You can look at the textures. They're like 3D and 2D textures put on top of them with a lot of comb textures. I'm gonna get away from like this, like most people don't understand what that is, but the textures are really good and I do really like it. The characters, like I feel like in Paladins and Overwatch, I had this problem where I felt powerless. Like if I didn't have like, let's say, Widowmaker or something like that, I felt like if they were all bunched up, I could do nothing. But with this, like when I play Loki, I feel like I have actual strength, you know, like I can actually like heal stuff, you know. Like it's like I don't think all of y'all will get this reference, but it's like how it feels to play warrior in Wrath of the Lich King, you know. Like you hit an ability and it does something, you know. I know this sounds like convoluted and weird, but just bear with me. It's really nice. I like that I feel like I have impact and strength to what I do, you know. As for the characters, I have only played these two, Psylocke and Loki. I have seen a lot of characters and I have seen gameplay of the other characters, and oh my god, these characters are good. Like let's say you play your Spider-Man, you can play like on a kind of map. It's the best map for Spider-Man, so it would be stupid for you not to have a Spider-Man on your team. Or Loki is really good. Like oh my god, like the clones, like I just love it. It's like I have two more people. Like I have the two realest motherfuckers in this world with me, you know, my clones. So so I just have the best players in the world next to me, you know, so I can refer to them like, hey yo, like do this, you know. As for the ultimates, I don't like Loki's ultimate. You can shapeshift into something, and I was healing the team, you know. I was doing like really good healing, and when I shapeshifted and I gave up on their healing, everybody fucking died. Anyway, we still won the match, but yeah, I don't know, like the ultimates are iffy, you know, like they don't feel like I remember in Paladins when you would have like I don't remember the guy, Jane, or no, it was the guy that would say step into the light and perish. Oh my god, that was so cool. You would see it like he would just make like this circle through the whole fucking map, and everybody that was in the circle would die, and you would see like these like montages of like Genos. Let me search it up right now. Yeah, Genos, I think. Yeah, Genos. And it would be like Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen. He would just do like hollow purple and everything would die, like, you know, in that perimeter. And it, oh my god, and I would see like this, like he would do like these like 5 kills, you know, from one ability. And oh my god, and I do think that they should emphasis on that, because it's like it also helps, you know, because people will go and try it, and the people will try to, you know. So I think they should like make the ultimates better. And I have to compare it to Paladins and Overwatch. In Paladins, the ultimates were, oh my god, they were like chef's kiss, you know. I remember you would get like with Androxus, you would get the ultimate, you would just go up, everybody would hide from you, you know. In this game, like you just hear the guy like screaming and everybody doesn't give a fuck. I remember I was like bitching and complaining on the stream. I was like, get the fuck out of the middle of the fucking objective when you fucking hear the opponent screaming and yelling their ultimate. What the fuck are you doing? You hear Tony Stark, maximum overdrive or discharge or whatever he says, and then 4 of your teammates die, and then they like need healing. The fuck do you want me to do? Revive you like Jesus Christ on the 3rd day? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm not a prophet, you know. Like, anyway, the game is incredible. Please try it out. Please, it's really good.
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no? Your god is suffering.